What's up, guys? We bring you the latest in the world of sports. The name is Mikey Reyes.
We give you the conversations you want to hear from your favorite icons and athletes. I'm Durant Baguio, and in tonight's game plan.
Mission accomplished for the Cavitex Braves as they add another title to their already growing collection. Let's find out more about their latest championship in Leg 4 of your PBA 3x3. We have here with us Bong Galanza, Jory Napoles, Dominic Fajardo, and Chadi Rangel. Guys, congratulations unang-una. Kumusta kayo?
Thank you. Okay naman. Masaya.
Masaya.
Mukha namang masaya
Oo,
sila.
masaya. Okay, so I just wanna ask you, Bong muna. Alam ko ikaw yung pinaka-veterano dito, ikaw yung matagal na. Of course, Jory ang naging addition sa inyo coming into this season. But what has been the recipe as to why isa kayo sa mga pinaka-consistent na 3x? Kung di man mag-champion, lagi kayo nandun sa semis or sa quarters.
Hindi. Unang-una kasi, gusto pasalamatan yung management. Kasi grabe yung tiwala at suporta nila sa amin. Lalo si Boss Ronald, Boss Raul Ignacio, Rod Franco at Boss Chris. Na grabe kami, suportahan yung laging, kinakamusta, ganyan, kung ano ba mga dapat improve, ano mga kailangan, mga ganun. Siyempre sila Coach Kyles din at Coach Jigs. Di ba yung, grabe yung preparation namin, lagi sila yung nagpe-prepare mga game plans para sa game namin on Saturday o Sunday.
Kala ko nagpapasalamat ka dahil sa bonus na nakuha niyo itong huling leg 4. But they did beat in the finals Pioneer Elastosil 19-15.
Right, and a huge factor in that win is, of course, Dominic Fajardo. Dom, you had 11 points, 8 out of 9 field goal percentage. What was behind that performance?
Siguro dahil ako yung hot guy.
Hot guy?
Sinabi ko sa kanila eh.
Nag-makeup ka lang, naging hot guy.
Umpisa pa lang kasi ako na yung nakakatira ng maayos. Sila, nadidepensahan sila. Kaya sinabi ko sa kanila, bigay niyo sa akin yung bola, ako ng bahala.
Yun ang mga gusto ko narinig. Bigay mo sa akin ng bola ko ng bala.
Ito yung Junmar Fajardo ng
Yan ang Junmar Fajardo ng 3x3. Pinaninindigan lang niya yung last name niya, of course, si Junmar Fajardo. Let's talk about the big man down low because ikaw nga yung role ni Junmar dito with Cavitex, Chadi. And what is it like to be with these three guys and also the changes sa head coaching position nyo? Kasi balita ako si Coach Kyle Slao na ngayon ang isa sa mga talagang nagmamando sa inyo off the court.
Para sa akin, masaya ako na nakapaglaro ako ulit. It's a blessing for me. Tagal na rin, last December pa ako hindi nakalaro. Pero as kami naman sa team, we treat one another as family. Yeah, masaya naman.
On the subject of Coach Kyle Slao, how is he as a mentor? Lalo na naglaro siya before, di ba? How does that help?
Coach Jory, how does it help? Si Coach
Naman
Kyle.
si Coach kasi alam niya paano, siyempre player siya Alam niya paano kami papapracticein kung pagod or ganun. So, kumbaga parang feel na din niya kung minsan pagod, sige, pahinga kayo sa practice. Kumbaga sa laro, po kayo, ganun siya.
Ayun nga naman ang advantage of having a coach na naglaro nung araw kasi alam niya yung mga pinagdadaanan niyo. But I wanna stick with you, Jory, kasi alam naman natin, Coach Boss Ronald Dolatre, ikaw ang biggest recruit ng Cavitex entering this second season. And what's it like? Yung adjustment mo dyan, kitang-kita naman, naka-adjust ka na ng maganda on and off the court. Sinasabi nga ni Carlo Pamintuan na ikaw ang prototype 3x3 player So, what's it like dito sa Cavitex?
Thankful ako sa Cavitex kinuha nila opportunity yung para sa akin. And siyempre, yung alam ko din sa team ko before, na naibigay ko rin sa kanila, especially sa depensa kung paano laro yung 3x3. And siyempre, may experience din, tagal na rin naglalaro ng 3x3.
May pahabol akong question. Kasi in leg 1 and leg 2, you finished 3rd and then 4th, tapos got eliminated in the quarterfinals sa leg 3. Pero sa leg 4, you got the crown. What did you do differently?
Siguro gustong-gusto talaga namin makuha. Parang lahat ng leg, parang gusto namin mag-champion Kumbaga yung gigil nandun Kumbaga natalo kami sa leg 1, leg 2 third, fourth. Then quarters lang inabot ng third. So kumbaga sabi namin sa fourth, talagang kukunin namin to. Para magkumpiyansa kami papuntang grand finals.
Ikaw, Bong, I cover obviously yung PBA 3x3 at nakikita ko, kayo yung mahirap bantayan kasi lahat kayo magkakasing height. Walang malit sa inyo, si Shadi na yung pinakamalaki sa inyo. What's it like na parang pare-pareho kayo kung sa 5-on-5 pare-pareho kayo ng posisyon, sa totoo lang. And so paano yung adjustment nyo doon at paano gumagana yun for you guys?
Yung bago kasi kami magsimula, nag-uusap-usap kami as a team. So, gumawa ng parang meeting si Coach Kyles.
Accountability.
Yun yan, parang maging consistent ka lagi. Tapos, yun na, alam mo dapat kung ano yung role mo sa team. So, yun na.
Pare-pareho sila ng posisyon. Nakita mo ba, Doreen, parang magkakasing height sila, no?
Na-OP nga ako eh.
Ako yung pinakamalit, ako yung big guy.
Oo nga, yun nga. You were, of course, known to be an undersized big man sa college. Sa 3x3, hindi ka naman undersized dahil binabalya mo lahat ng kalaban doon. Dito sa 3x3 game, paano mo nakita yung, babagay ako dito? Or hindi mo nakita, sila nakakita?
Hindi. Yung nakita kong, yung advantage ko, pag big man ang nilalaro ko, mas mabilis ako sa kanila.
Pag maliit.
Kaya minaximize ko yung...
Tapos pag maliit naman ang ibigay sa'yo.
Maliit.
Advantage to kasi
mas
half
advantage ako.
Kay kasi. Advantage talaga.
Burger pag maliit yung bantay.
Si Chaddy, I think Chaddy is the one na nakikipagloon. Mga kalabang may mga Keith Datu, mga Brandon Bates, at isa ka rin sa mga... Actually, Doreen, ito si Chaddy. Very funny is because off the court, parang teddy bear, bait-bait, mahiyain. Pero on the court, grabe yan, on the court. Ako'y naawa sa mga nakakalaban mo sa court eh. So, what's that like, yung physicality ng 3x3 compared sa 5x?
Mas masaya siya actually. Kasi nung nag-adjust din ako nung una eh. Parang nahirapan din ako.
Nahirapan?
Yep.
Ano ka nahirapan sa banggaan eh?
Welcome din nila ako eh. So parang, ganito pala dito. Doon ko lang nalaman na pwede pala.
Have you watched Cavitex recently?
Yeah, I actually
You've
covered
covered
the 3x3.
itong apat na to, very and then you also have reserves in Sherwin
Sherwin,
Sherwin Concepcion from UAP.
from UST,
Yeah.
and then
Marion Magat.
Marion Magat na
Chester
nagsuubok na rin.
Saldua.
Chester Saldua.
Ang lalaki pa nun.
Ang lalaki din. Pare-pareho nga ng mga height eh. Paano yung usapan ninyo pag practice? Ilan kayo? 7? 7. Pag practice, walang bigayan yun.
Chemistry din. Paano
chemistry.
yung chemistry niyo?
Sila Coach Kyles na bahala doon.
Grabe yung
banding.
competitive sa practice. Lalo na pag nandiyan si Chester, lalo na si Dom, mga ayaw magpatalo.
Meron bang talaga bang depende sa practice yung lineup ninyo or nakaplano na yun ahead? Yung isasabak ninyo for the leg. Depende sa practice. So weekly, nagpapalit kayo ng
Kasi kami, kailangan namin mag-champion. So, niline up namin si Chaddy kasi lucky charm eh.
Ay, charm. Meron tayo.
May hot guy na nga, may lucky charm pa.
Complete package.
So kailan nyo nalalaman sino malaline up? Kasi Saturday yun eh. Thursday, Friday, nalalaman nyo.
Thursday.
Thursday sinasabi. Meron bang hindi tinatanggal sa lineup?
Si Jory.
Si Jory. Meron ka na bang inupo?
Meron nung...
Injured?
Hindi, sa dating team sa...
pero dito?
Wala pa.
First conference yan.
Napansin ko kay Jory, kahit anong team siya, nagiging competitive yung team. Ano meron? What is with this guy? Tell me, what is
Kasi
with
kayo
this
ang
guy?
magsabi.
Oo,
Kasi alam
wag
kong
ikaw.
alam kong hindi niya sasagutin eh. Kasi,
Energy guy.
Energy guy. Pero may
Coach Chaddy,
title na
anong
sila
meron
lahat.
kay Jory?
Kasi maaga yung practice namin eh, pero masigla lagi. Like, yung energy namin nandun lagi. Kahit 6 o'clock kami nag-iinsay.
6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Ibang
practice
klase.
ninyo? Wow, ha?
Ano sikreto, Jory? At gising na gising ka na ng 6 a.m.
Nurse ka matulog?
Walang tulog.
Hindi na natulog. Natatakot kasi ako, baka mamaya, ingkay-ingkay na ako ni Chaddy. So, kumbaga, kailangan mag-practice eh.
Sino ang pinaka-physical sa practice? Yan ang gusto ko malaman. Sino yung muntik na magkapikunan sa practice? Kasi iba talaga yung physical ng 3x3. May marami nagtatanong, ba't hindi tayo mag-3x3? Ba't di mo subukan sa 3x3? Ayoko kasi grabe yung sakitan dyan eh. Sige, Chaddy, ikaw magsabi. Siyempre, sabi mo hindi ikaw.
Si Coach Kyles.
Si Coach Magulang yun, hindi,
Si Coach Kyles.
hindi physical yun eh. Pero what's it like sa practice yung ganun? And you see the 5-on-5 team practice after you guys. May extra motivation ba pag nakikita nyo dati sina Jonathan Simmons, di ba? Last week, ngayon sina Wayne Selden. Meron bang extra motivation?
Siyempre, kasi pangarap din natin bumalik pa ng 5-on-5 eh.
Ikaw lang naman may ayaw eh.
Hindi. Kung saan may opportunity, doon tayo. Siyempre, love natin yung basketball.
malaki daw bonus dito eh.
Well, thank you guys for that. And thank you for joining us here in the studio. But after the break, we've got more sports stories coming your way. Keep it here. You're watching The Game. Welcome back to The Game. The trade deadline is here and the NBA has some blockbuster trades. And I am here with Mikey Reyes, basketball analyst and my co-host to talk about that. Mikey, let's start with Russell
Westbrook trade.
What are your initial thoughts on that?
Well, it's that time of the year, the trade deadline. Everybody knows that they're making big trades for that final playoff push.
Yeah.
For those looking into the playoffs or for those who still have a chance, trying to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And a lot of trades have been going on, but this morning it was that Russell Westbrook trade. I feel like he was the main piece along with D'Angelo Russell and also Mike Conley. It was umiikot yun eh. Actually, the Russell Westbrook finally exits the Lakers,
yeah.
moves to the Utah Jazz, his nth team in the past 5 years. He has been, fairly disappointing with the Lakers. I mean, he hasn't been playing up to par to what he can really do. And a lot of Laker fans have been, nothing less of disappointed the past couple of months.
They've been very vocal about it.
They've been very vocal about it. Lahat sila. And they do get D'Angelo Russell, who once played with them.
How do you think, ano yung difference kaya nung kay D'Angelo Russell versus ito kay Westbrook?
Well, I think D'Angelo Russell is more of a point guard. As you can see, yung more of a point guard who can really, he's used to the bright lights. He knows what he can do with that basketball. The question is, can he play alongside LeBron James? Can he play alongside AD? But it'll be exciting to see Russell Westbrook actually. We'll see how, and kakampi niya ngayon si Jordan Clarkson.
On the side of Russell Westbrook, do you think that move helps him or hurts him? What do you think?
Well, I feel like it helps him individually. because now he doesn't have to play under the scrutiny and the pressure of playing with the Lakers. He's gonna go on to a team na siya yung magbibida. So this is something that we have to look forward to. This is something that we'll see unfold. But this morning as well, or tonight or last night sa kanila, Kyrie Irving played his first game against he played Luka couldn't play, so he performed and he got that dub. Pero a few hours ago, a big trade, Durant.
Sumabog yan sa Twitter.
Sumabog to sa Twitter. Actually, I was in the car and then nakita ko sa Twitter. Kevin Durant moves on
to the Suns.
Goes back to the West. Forms a big three alongside Devin Booker and Chris Paul. A lot of players were traded to the Nets. Michael Bridges,
Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, and 4 future picks. Do you think he's worth that much talent?
For sure, he is worth that much players because I think the Phoenix Suns are in win now mode. Of course, tumatanda na rin si Chris Paul, Devin Booker, medyo nagpipeak na din. So it's just the right time to get someone like KD. But at the end of the day, we'll have to wait until after the All-Star break maybe to see if they can,
Do you think that makes the Suns the new West favorites?
It's tough to say. We'll see how they perform together. Mahirap na i-predict yan. But, we'll have to wait the next few weeks.
Well, more to talk about because after the break, we'll talk to the newly appointed 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup Global Ambassador, Pau Gasol. Stay tuned. You're watching The Game.
After 2 NBA championships and a legendary career on the international stage, Pau Gasol is now a global ambassador for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Our very own Paulo Del Rosario caught up with the Spaniard to talk about his new role for FIBA in this special interview.
FIBA Basketball World Cup Global Ambassador. It must sound strange. How do you feel about that?
I feel great. It seems like a natural transition after such a successful career internationally, especially in FIBA tournaments with my national team. So yeah, it's just for me a way to continue to be highly involved with the game, support it from a different angle, and I'm excited about this new role.
You've mentioned that in previous interviews that it's so tough to win a FIBA Basketball World Cup. What sets it apart from all these types of competitions?
Well, I mean, it's just a very tough competition where you get the best teams in the world competing against each other. It's a little different than the Olympics as far as the whole setup. You have to bring your best game to be able to win it, right? And our country has been lucky and good enough to win it twice. The one in 2006 and the other one in 19 in Beijing. Which we're extremely proud of, and it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling to be able to do that because it's as I said, it's a very hard trophy to get, and especially when you have powerhouses like the U.S., but also teams that are extremely strong, and they vary. Obviously, it evolves with time and generations and stuff. But our country has done well, exceptionally well.
3 World Cups that you've participated in, if I'm not mistaken. 2002 was your first one. I mean,
That's
you've
right.
had a lot of
6 and 14.
experiences.
Mhm.
Are there any moments in particular that stand out for you representing Spain and, of course, in the FIBA Basketball World Cup?
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's always been such a big pride. It's so exciting to represent your country in the World Cup. They always been extremely tough for us. The 3 that we participated in, they all were a little different and in different times of my career. But in 2002, we played well enough. We just, we fell short in the quarterfinals against Germany, a team that I think we only lost historically that game against them, except 2005 when I didn't play. I think the semifinals in Belgrade. But it was a tough match, obviously, and we kind of fell a little short. In 2006, we were much more mature. We're in a great moment. We came ready to play, and we were in a great groove, and everything has to kind of click together, right, for your team to, at the end of the day, be the champion. So that was a historical moment for our country in our basketball. And in 14 we hosted the championship, and again we were destroying every team that we played against, and we had kind of a perfect storm hit us on the quarterfinals against France, and we lost at home. We played poorly, and we kind of let one big opportunity kind of slip away from us. But it is what it is. It's sports. You bounce back, and then we were champions the next year in the European Championship in France. So that's what life is about. You get knocked out, and you get up, and you keep fighting.
Yeah, we just love those stories, especially with the career that you've had representing Spain. And, being one of the guys who really bannered European basketball, especially through the early parts of your career and featuring the NBA. Right now, a lot of people are saying that there's so much more skill. There's international basketball has become more and more competitive. You see that in the NBA and all over the world as well.
Sure.
Just how has the game evolved with the growth of these international superstars right now all over the world?
Yeah. No, it's been great to see and great to be a part of and have contributed my small part on that quest or on this reality, really. It's been great to see. I think the success of former international players have opened doors, have broken down barriers, have opened eyes, and allowed kids from all over the world to dream more clearly and vividly that they could also be that guy or be that girl. So it's been really fantastic to see. Obviously, the NBA has done a great job also investing and extending the game internationally. So again, the FIBA competitions have become more and more exciting to watch, really, because of that, right? Because of those great international players and teams that go out there and compete. They're not afraid. and they're very, very talented as well. So yeah, it's not it's not like that. It's not a given that the U.S. is always going to come out with the trophy. It happens. It happens at times, but other times it doesn't. And that's, again, if you give yourself a chance, you play together, you play as a team, you play the right way, you defend. You might as well, and believe in yourself, you will have a chance.
The Philippines will be hosting the FIBA Basketball World Cup. You mentioned 2014 in Spain, and I could only imagine the feelings that you have personally representing Spain on home soil. Hearing the national anthem must have been, spine tingling. Just can you take us a bit through the excitement that you feel that the Filipinos will have once we actually host it?
Sure. No, it's going to be extremely special. I think at the end of the day, it's a very unique experience for players, for the staff, for the national federation, for the fans to be able to host a World Cup. But you have to, as a player, you have to manage that excitement because it can be overwhelming, it could be distracting, and you want it to fuel you, you want it to motivate you, but you don't want it to distract you from the game itself, right? So it'll be challenging, it'll be exciting for the Filipino players, but at the same time, they're going to have to manage that excitement, right? Because it's not easy to handle that and to be successful and to move forward. Because with all the expectation, all the excitement, the higher it is, the bigger the disappointment could be. At the same time, the bigger of opportunity could be for actually making history, right? And really excite a new set of players, girls and boys in your country. So again, just embrace it, enjoy it, but find a certain balance within the whole thing.
Wow, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and good luck in your golf career. We're following that right now after your basketball career.
Yeah, so far so good. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Doreen Soy Baguio.
The name is Mike Reyes. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love. And this has been The Game.